cooking. Gonna make us some food now.
Alrighty, so when you think about bush cooking or you think about using your camp oven, I know the first thing that comes to my head is a damper. The first time I ever used a camp oven, I cooked a damper in it. So what I'm going to do tonight is I'm going to show you how to cook a real tricky or a real clever little damper. It's easy to cook, it's not tricky, it's easy to cook, and it's called a savoury damper with a soft brie cheese centre. How's that sound? Sounds pretty cool. Let's give her a whirl. Now, I'm just going to use a bit of onion and some olives. So we'll chuck our cut up onion, finely cut up onion in there. So we've got some flour behind us here. And how much flour to make a damper? Well, I reckon if you give that a bit of a sprinkle, or no, 5 or 6 handfuls, something like that, about that much. Now, I've got some olives here, so I'm just going to drain the water off my olives, and I'm going to chuck them in. So, good helping of olives. If you like olives, whack them in. We'll put a bit of that juice in there too, won't hurt, because we are making a savoury damper. So we've got a helping of olives there, like so. See all that coming together nicely now. Bit of salt, bit of pepper. There we go. It's a bit of Oregon leaves, which always goes well. Like a herby sort of thing. That's the end of that. Got no more of that there. All right, so I need some milk, because we're going to use milk and egg, and we're going to need some brie. I might even, here we go, here's some milk. I've got a little bit of cream here left over, which doesn't hurt. It's pretty much milk. Eggs, you don't have to put eggs in, but you can. Sort of binds it together. But we're going to I'll chuck 3 eggs in this one. It's going to be a fairly big damper. Here we go, we've got a spoon. The brie's the last thing you got to stick in. So first of all, we've got to actually make the damper itself. So we need to mix all the ingredients together, the salt, the pepper, the olives, the onion, all that sort of stuff. Remember, same old story, don't beat the crap out of your damper. You're not making bread. All you're doing is making damper. You start to work it too hard and beat it around and all that sort of crap. It'll make your damper really, really hard. So you want to work it as least as possible. Yep, there we go, that's looking good. So you can see how when I sort of pick it up, not too dry, not too wet, you can sort of work with it. A bit more flour so I can work it around a bit. So the trick with this is we want to sort of spread it open in the middle, because we're going to stick that brie in the middle of our damper. All right, there we go. I'm going to stick that sucker down inside it, and then we're going to fold the rest of the damper over the top, like that. Now, I don't know whether you can see that, but I've got the brie sitting in the middle, and then I've just sort of folded the damper over the top of it. Alrighty, let's go over to the fire and whack this sucker in, and hopefully she won't take too long to cook. I'm going to take that lid off for a second. Now I'm going to put a little bit of flour in the bottom, and this helps or stop the damper from sticking. This camp oven's already preheated, so she'll be nice and warm, so you want to be really careful that she hasn't got too much heat in her. So you can see I've got a fair bit of flour going on the bottom there, which is good. So I'm going to stick this in. And there she is, ready to go. Lid on. Make sure you don't put any sand in your damper. And then I'm going to put some coals on top. It doesn't burn the bottom if you put the coals on top. All right, so we'll give that about, I don't know, 20 minutes, then check it, see how it goes. Alrighty, our savoury damper looks like she's ready to go. Look at that. You can see the cheese gooing out of the centre of it. I'll see if I can crack this sucker open. If you have a look in here, There she is. Delicious looking savoury damper with a gooey centre. I reckon Simon will be impressed with this one. Simon, mate, you got to come over and have a crack at this, mate. Have a crack at this one.
I can smell it from over there.
Can you?
Smells
I reckon
tasty.
you might enjoy this one. There she is, mate, with a gooey centre. Look at that.
That is fancy, mate.
There we go.
Jesus.
Bit of butter on it.
I didn't get enough of the gooey stuff though. Look, I'm going to steal a bit more from over here.
More gooey.
Yeah, more gooey stuff. I don't
Give
even
it a
think
whirl,
I
mate.
need
Tell
that.
me what you think. Jeez, he went in. Hammer and tong.
Not very elegant looking, like me eating, I mean, but
Yeah.
that's bloody tasty.
Is it?
No.
Is it good?
One of your best yet.
Oh, wow. There you go, mate.
Hold on,
No
mate,
worries.
Gamble. Thanks,
Well, I'm
mate.
going to grab some. And I'm going to head over to the fire as well. So there you go. You want to get a little bit creative. Impress the people in your campsite. Show them the old brie damper with the gooey centre. Looks pretty good. Cheers.